this is just gonna be an honest conversation between me and myself, and I don't know if this will ever get posted, or if this is able to even just be helpful to somebody else. Oh, but these are just my honest, real words right now. I'm in such a weird headspace right now. Like, I'm good. I'm good doing the school stuff. You know, everything's chill, everything's vibes. But I was just writing up like some lecture notes and stuff like that, and I just realized like I don't really feel like myself. And I don't know if that's because, you know, right now I'm in the last hectic or the last busy week of like my degree, because after this it's home run. You feel me? After this we're good, we can chill, we can rest easy. There's only 2 more weeks left of school, and I've already looked at my calendar, and they're going to be like pretty light work. Like, yeah, I have to go to classes and everything, but we got that. We got that. We got that. You can hold that. You can hold that. We're fine with that. But when it comes to like assignments and like exams, it's all right. There will be time for it. It'll be fine, right? But right now it's kind of like back to back, sis, back to back, sis, back to back. But this is the last week of that. So realistically, like, what, today is Tuesday? Oh, thank God. Today is Tuesday. We already got through Wednesday. Math, English, geometry, semantics. We then got through Monday. We already had a test, and that was actually the hardest one of the week. Everything else from now should just be chill. It should just be vibes. But yeah, I was just writing up some lecture notes. I was watching Molly May's vlog on YouTube. And like, that was such a peaceful time for me, you know, just watching her do her thing, you know, right now in isolation, right? So just being able to watch her do her thing, it's vibes. It's like listening to music. It's just vibes, right? It's what I do, right? I listen to someone's podcast, or I listen to some album, and I'm just writing my notes, right? I was just chilling there, and I was just like, dang, like, when was the last time I recorded? When was the last time I actually like felt like myself? When was the last time I felt like my higher self? And a part of me feels like this is just too honest right now. Like, who really needs to know this? You know, really putting myself out there. Ooh, are we gonna go deep? Oh, because I didn't know we're gonna go here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just be honest. All right, sit back. Let's be honest. So much I could say. Hate when that happens. I have so much I could say that I'm just like, okay, well, which one do you want to speak first? And it's like, babe, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Lower your tone. I don't know. So that's what's going on in my head right now. But yeah, normally it's chill, it's vibes. Like, if I was like, when was the last time I felt like my higher self? And I don't know if it's because I'm not going on my jogs regularly, because I decided, and I thought this was so funny last night, I decided, hey, I actually want to graduate. I decided, I'm already here. Let's graduate. I decided around, what was it, January? Now it's March, but I decided, hey, I actually want to graduate. So, because last term was real difficult for me. I think I have some videos of just me going through it last term, where it was like, I am so focused on my dreams, so focused on the promises God has given me, so focused on this, that's like, this is all I want to do. Like, I just want to be me. I just want to enjoy life. I just want to live up to all of who God created me to be, bruh. Let's enjoy life. Let's serve the Lord. Let's love. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to speak. God has given me a gift of speaking. God has given me this voice for a reason. God has given me this personality for a reason, to use it to glorify his name. That's what I want to do. So last term, right, I go on these jogs because they keep me centered, they keep me focused. They kind of like break down all the B to the S. They break it all down, and it's like, okay, this is the real you. All right, all the overthinking, it was lying to you. It kind of just gets me like, this is what matters. You're all right. Everything's going okay. You know, and keeps me focused on what I got to do rather than all the distractions, right? So exercising, especially in the morning, I love waking up early. Like, I got something to do. I got somewhere to go. I love that so much. So the waking up at 5 a.m., waking up at 6 a.m., I love it. Going up a mountain, yeah, that is something Ty would do. Go up a mountain early for no reason. Ain't nobody else up at this time. No cars out here. It's cold because the sun has not come up yet. Like, I love that. Makes me feel like I'm getting up and getting after something, right? And it reminds me that, yo, yeah, everything kind of looks normal and ordinary. And your surroundings, they haven't changed yet. But going on these jogs and being consistent to go every single day just reminds me that I'm working towards something. Bruh, God has chosen me. What? God has given me some promises. Like, we're working towards something, and every day is not just a day that can pass me and nothing happens. We need it. Okay? We got to show up, and show up every single day and be intentional and sow seeds of love and try and not stay in bed all day. So I don't know if it's that. That's number one. I don't know if it's the fact that I haven't been going on my jogs, and because there's a pandemic outside, right? Like, I'm just in this room. I'm just in this bed. I'm just watching movies, watching shows, because that's a way to like go into another reality for a second. So I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it was literally just what I was wearing in the moment, right? Like, when I was writing my notes, I don't know if it's just that I didn't like that outfit, how it felt on me. I guess it kind of felt like I was hiding, or like, I don't know. Because I definitely feel like that had at least a little bit to do with it. I didn't feel like myself. Like, I was like, dang, like, bruh, I have purpose though. But in that moment, it didn't feel like it. In that moment, I just felt so small. So I don't know if it's that. Or I don't know if it's just because I'm not vocalizing it, but I was keeping it in my mind. I don't know if it's that I just need to speak again. Because it's been a minute since, like, I sat down here. I actually wore a headscarf and didn't just be like, man, whatever. Like, I was intentional, right? I've watched my videos in the past. I've made some adjustments, right? Normally, there would be some bags there, but I watched the videos back and I was like, ooh, those bags gotta go. So I moved them. But just being intentional that, like, yo, the promises God has given me, they're real. They're real. So I can't just be pressing play and being like, oh, whatever happens. Baby, let's be intentional here. Babes, because if God says, yeah, that one that you recorded a week ago that you were slacking on, that you thought, oh, no one's going to see that, that's the one he's saying post it. Because it's not about the outfit you chose to not care about. It's not about that. It's the contents of the words that I'm saying. Because, see, and you know, earlier when I was like, oh, we're going to get deep. Are we going to get deep? Let's get into that. When I watch my recordings back, I love them. And I know that it's beyond me, and I'm not all that creative. I'm not the wisest person out here. It's God guiding me and God helping me speak. You know, I'm always reminded of Moses, how this is how it went in my mind when I read it, right? God is like, hey, like, I've chosen you, like, you gonna speak. You gonna speak, you gonna help me, you gonna speak. Moses is like, who? Me? I don't be speaking. Like, you got the wrong one, pick someone else. It ain't me. And God is like, nah, like, it's you though. It's you though. And he's like, like, I'm telling you, don't pick me. Like, pick someone else. It ain't me. And God is like, bruh, like, who gave you your mouth? Who gave you your voice? I'll give you the words. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta know everything. You don't have to be perfect in this and that. I'll give you the words. You're not doing it alone. I'm walking with you. He's like, well, can I bring my, his brother, his cousin, Aaron? Can I bring him? God's like, yeah. I mean, you could do it on your own, but if you need him, I'm telling you don't. But if you need, cool. I see that kind of like me, like, what I'm gonna say, and God just be like, I'll let you know. So, and the recordings, when I watch it back, I'm like, yo, the content of my words, yes, what, yes, yeah, like, as long as you're just being honest in your truth and try your best to serve the Lord and give glory to God and help out wherever I can. And the fact that I'm in a position that's like, if God says, hey, Tyle, I know you're real uncomfortable with that. I know that's a big insecurity of yours. But if God tells me, hey, Tyle, just be honest about that. I got you. I got your back. Be honest about that. I know you haven't healed all the way from there. If God tells me, hey, Tyle, speak on that, post it. Post it where God has already told me it's going to prosper. So you telling me people going to see it? And I got to be completely honest and put myself out there. I will do it. Because God uses all things for my good. That's one. God knows what he's doing. That's two. I'm not in this alone. That's three. Like, it will be fine. It will be fine. God has my back. Oh, I was reading something in the Bible yesterday. I think it's Ish. See, now I've been struggling to say the word of this book in the Bible. I've been struggling to say the word. So, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Ecclesiastes. I don't know. But it's either chapter 3 or chapter 4. I was reading it last night and it was something along the lines of like, basically, if God has written it in that's you, there's no one that can add to it or subtract from it. Just kind of like how, the doors that God opens, no man can close. The doors that God closes, no man can open. It's kind of like that. Like, if God says you're the one, there's no man that can add to it and be like, here, let me give you this, and it's going to be better than what God has for you. There's no person that can subtract and like knock you off. Like, if God is holding you up, there's no man that can like take you down. So no matter what the comments might say and stuff like that, or who doesn't get it, or who thinks I shouldn't have said something or been so honest or transparent, it's just like, no matter what your comment is, no matter what you might plan not in my favor, or no matter what you might be saying behind closed doors, it ain't gonna change the fact that God has chosen me. It's not gonna change the fact that God has given me these gifts. It's not gonna change the fact that God is setting me up for greatness. It's not gonna change that. It's not gonna change my course, my journey, into my promised land or to receiving all that God has promised and destined for me. It's not gonna change that. So back to what I was saying, like, I'd be watching the recordings back and I'd be like, the content of the words wouldn't change a thing. The fact that I can just press record, I don't need to edit or cut anything. Okay, maybe I should, edit and cut stuff. But the fact that I can just press play and be going, and there's no spots where it's like, Um, um, the fact that I can press play and just be going, bruh. In fact, one of the podcast episodes that I recorded a while ago, like in the summer of 2020, we in March of 2021. But there was just this little bug on the outside. First of all, not on the inside, but on the outside of my window. And I just like, I barely saw it, but like my eye caught it. And I was like, oh, like you are tiny. And all I did was press play, press record, and I'm pretty sure it's like between an hour and a half, I just spoke about that little bug. Bruh, ugh. See, and I have a tendency to try to explain the fact that God has given me a gift, but I don't need to. I don't need to back it up. I just know that God has given me a gift. God has said, Tal, what I do is I speak. So I'm gonna just keep speaking. Not everyone's gonna understand it. Not everyone is gonna believe in me. Not everybody is gonna be rooting for me. But if God is for me, who can be against me? See, last night I was on TikTok and I was watching, it was just a little clip of Angela Bassett getting her award. And she was like, on the stage, getting her award. She said, if God be for you, who can be against you? Chills. So it's beautiful how this just naturally. But yeah, if God be for you, who can be against you? Ooh, the way I'm sitting is not comfortable. It's not comfortable. Okay. So what are we talking about? Yeah, okay. The whole point of why I'm saying that is that I just noticed that, bruh, every time I'm watching it, I'm like, I just wish I could just tweak that. If that would just like the bags. I just need the bags to get out of there. Like, I just need the bags to get out of there. My robes are normally there. Take the robes out. What? Okay. Now I feel like, see, the Cheerios be there too, but you know what? It's kind of funny. So I'm actually leave that there because the Cheerios be there. That's honest. But yeah, just some one or two things I just had to move them out. Because of those little things, I'd be hesitant. Like, okay, well, do I post this? Dang, okay, wish I wore a different outfit here. Or like, dang, wish I wore a headscarf. Just so that like I'm intentional. There's a potential that this might be posted. So if I was to post this, am I comfortable with it? But yeah, that was just that, being intentional. Okay, so back to just the real and just being honest. I'm so excited and so grateful because, you know, oh, look at that bird. Okay. The birds have been on my deck recently today. I have a patio deck right where you are. They have been comfortable here today. One was on the roof just chilling. One was on the chair. I'm glad they feel comfortable here. Ugh, that's not what we're talking about though. Yeah. Okay. So I've been waiting for a minute now, right? I've been waiting on God. I've been hoping in the Lord, and those who wait on the Lord, those who hope in the Lord will not be ashamed. I've been waiting for a minute, right? God has given me these promises and I'm waiting and I'm excited. Right? Progressing on this journey. And what was it? How many days ago was that? Anyways, pretty recently, probably in the last 6 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 6 days. God told me to start walking. Right? Like for a while now, I've been asking God, where next? I guess I have not recorded in a while. The fact that I've not spoken about this yet. I've been asking God for a long time, where next? right? Where next? And I got really serious about asking about 2 weeks ago. I was like, yo, Lord, it is March. God, it's March. It is March. Where next? And I got a very clear response that I should start walking. And I guess I should also say like how that came about. So it was prophetically through Pastor Keon Henderson. I believe it's called, the sermon is called, what's it called? Find a Way Around It. Find a Way Around It is what it's called. And it was just, that message was so specific to me. And I got so many alignments and like confirmations that, yep, this is my word. This is no joke. There are too many specifics in there that it's like God is speaking to me. And even Pastor Keon Henderson, oh, just got a notification. What does it say? No person can stop your destiny unless you allow them to. Just in case it might have been significant, let me read it as I'm seeing it. Did I say Joel Osteen? It was his tweet. I got a notification for it. Anyways, him too. Joel Osteen, Bishop T.D. Jakes, Sarah Jakes Roberts. Who else? Pastor Mike Todd, Pastor Stephen Furtick. I made sure I remembered his name because I sometimes leave his name out because I don't know it, but I made sure I know it. But yeah, prophetically, God speaks to me through those people, like undeniably, without a shadow of a doubt. And see, sometimes I have a tendency to try to like prove it, but it's like, I don't need to prove that, man. It's my life. I know God's speaking to me when he's saying specific, bro. Anyways, but yeah. And the fact that I've been asking where next, and in that sermon, Pastor Keon Henderson, oh yeah, he even said in his life there were so many like confirmations and alignments for him that it's like undeniable. Someone needs this word. Stuff like that happens to me all the time. Like, what was it, 2 weeks ago or something like that? 3 weeks ago? Basically, someone was like, you need to get graduation photos. You know that, yeah? I did not know that. I did not know that at all. It wasn't on my mind. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm just thinking about where next. And yeah, so I made an email to my university, like to the graduation picture university people, whatever that is. And they were basically like, these are the slots open. I'm saying stuff like this happens to me all the time. And they sent me like the dates. This is when you can book, right? And it's March. People been booking. It's March. I didn't have this in my, I wasn't thinking about this. So it's basically like middle of April, end of April, May. I'm like, I ain't gonna be in this city in May, right? And then the first one though was March 28th. Keep in mind, I was sending this email like, sorry, it was March 18th. And I was sending this email around like, I was sending this email March like 12th, March 13th. And it was saying, beside March 18th, 10:30 a.m. It's only open because there was a cancellation. The only reason, it was a week from making the appointment. Was that English? That appointment. What? The only reason it's open is because there was a cancellation. See, before I even knew to have a concern, right? And they said, by the time you send an email back confirming which date you want, it might be taken. I already knew that's mine. It's telling me the only reason a week from now I'll be taking graduation photos, or it would be a month from now, month and a half from now, or I'd have to, it'd be a struggle to get it. It's only because there was a cancellation. God. What? That is my slot. Before I even knew to have a concern, God already had an answer. What? So yeah. But yeah, basically the message in the sermon was like, you've been asking where next. And God said, start walking. And actually, oh, interesting enough, I got that message. I was listening to it as I was doing my makeup the day of taking my photos, my graduation photos. I actually didn't put that together, but yeah, that morning while I was doing my makeup, that's when I was listening to the sermon and got that message. And I cried. I cried because I was like, what? All I could keep repeating was, what? Like, God, what? Because obviously I'm very grateful and happy to like get a word from God. And it's amazing because Pastor Keon Henderson began the sermon by saying, yeah, it's going to be strange. Yep, it's not the answer you thought it was going to be. It's going to be strange. But the stranger it is, the more God is in it, type thing. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm listening. And then you're telling me the answer is start walking and I'll tell you where next. Can I know the direction? Can I know the first step? Do you mean start setting up, like, you're trying to tell me I can pick? Are you saying I could pick? Is that what you said? I can pick? I was going through all this because I was just like, what? Because I'm out here at Leap of Faith and God, you saying I need to start walking and then you'll tell me where. But this is some Bible stuff, isn't it? Like, this is the stories we be reading in the Bible. Yeah. Yeah. God will tell me once I start walking. So I started walking. All my accounts went public because they were all private. I started posting. I posted some of these videos on YouTube. Leap of Faith. Put myself out there. On the Instagram for Tile Ties. Because I have another Instagram that was actually like my Instagram, but I created a new Instagram. I posted on there. But it's a professional account, right? Like I have up there video creator. Come on now, video creator. Yeah, even on TikTok, that went public. All my accounts are public now. And okay, so you know how I said it's a leap of faith, right? Yeah. So I graduate at the end of April. I'm done classes, which means I don't have a job right now. It's just me and God. I don't know where I'm staying May 1st. My lease ends April 31st. And you know, I be hearing stories like this on TikTok where people are speaking about their circumstance. Like, oh, let me give an example. On TikTok, I was watching this. I was following her story. It was a young lady, and I think she was in Germany or something like that, or Poland or something like that. But I think she's from the United States or something like that. And immigration or security or something like that. Something was up with her passport, so they put her in the backpack. She had to stay overnight. And I'm just watching her story, but whenever I'm hearing people tell stories like that of like an impossible situation, they always have these good spirits about it. Spirits? They have these good spirits about them. They're like staying positive and hopeful, they're laughing, making jokes about it. And I'm like, dang, like big up you. Like, I'd be stressing. Big up you there. And it just feels like everything's gonna be okay because they're keeping a positive attitude about it. I've been trying. I've been praying because that's all I can do. Because really, I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God. But yeah, leap of faith. I'm not even looking for a 9-to-5 job because God has not put that on my spirit to get stuck in a 9-to-5, bruh. I can't make any decisions in this critical moment in my life. I can't make any decisions that are gonna kill my dreams, bruh. I can't be in an environment that's gonna make me feel small when God has called me to be big. You know, I can't be in a negative environment or an environment that triggers me where I'm just like running. When God has told me I can have peace, I don't need to run anymore. The things of the past, I don't need to engage with them anymore. So I can't be doing or accepting the things and the people of my past anymore. I can't. See, as I've accepted God into my life, I am a new creation. I'm not who I used to be anymore. I'm not that. I was gonna make a joke. Let me make a joke. I got better shoes now. I'm not the same person. And it's not about the ego. It's not about material stuff. But it's like, bruh, I realize I'm actually worth something. I deserve to be treated well. I deserve to have reciprocated energy. I deserve to not be drained of all my energy when I give you all the love I have in my spirit, in my heart, in my soul. Give me a little bit. Give me some back. I just realized I am God's daughter. I matter. I matter as well. Because I'm going to still treat you well. I matter as well. But all this energy I have, I cannot give you all of it. I have to say no sometimes because it's not everywhere I can go. I don't want to go to the clubs. I've realized. I don't want to drink anymore. I've realized. I don't. I don't want to have a dinner with somebody who just tolerates me. I don't want to have awkward conversations anymore. Where it's like, you know and I know we ain't really friends like that, but we playing a role as if, yeah, we're best friends. We don't even talk except for these random times. It ain't real no more, and I don't feel like faking. And it's not even like I don't feel like it. It's like everything in my spirit is rejecting it. Like, bro, that's not us anymore. I don't know what that is, but that's not us. And it's so interesting how this entire recording started with me saying I'm in a weird headspace where it's like, I feel like, who am I? What am I doing? And by talking about God and by talking about my future and the promises he's given me, it's like I know exactly who I am. So I guess that's the reason we're recording this right now, because being tapped into the purpose God created me for, I'm good. I know who I am. And so I need to be in environments and spaces that bring me closer. I'm seeing a heart in the trees right now. There's a tree right in front of me, and the branches I'm looking at are shaped like a heart, exactly what I'm talking about, God. Come on, God. Come on, God. I see you. You love me. I see you seeing me, and you love me, and I love you too. What was I talking about? But yeah, I can't be in spaces that pull me away from God. Bruh, I need to be in spaces that push me towards God, right? I'm gonna drop some names. Some people, like, let me shout them out, because why not, bruh? Humility, bruh. These people are very influential and beneficial to me on my journey, and these are the types of conversations I need to be around. These are the types of people I need to be around. But on my journey, while in isolation, while I'm still trying to figure stuff out, stumbling, getting back up, stumbling, getting back up, these individuals and their content gives me peace. So anybody else, if this does get posted, anybody else, if this might help you, but I know this works for me, and it just reminds me that there are real people out there who gonna love you for real. People like yourself, the way you give. Yeah, someone's gonna reciprocate that. Don't just accept just anything. But yeah, some people that their content gives me peace and just reminds me, bruh, you're working towards something. Your dreams can really come true. God is real, and God will show up for you, and you're important, and you matter, and there is love out there. Someone is gonna love you the right way, and fuel you like iron sharp ish. Backtrack that, John. Iron sharpens iron. Get around some other people like you, like-minded, wise, who are gonna feed you and you feed them, and together y'all grow, y'all increase, y'all elevate, increase. Y'all continue to grow and support each other's growth. Okay, let me drop names now. Okay, Devon Franklin, first one that comes to mind. So positive, listening to him talk about live free. What? Yeah, let me live free. You know, gets me. Let's live free. But for real, gets me out of the overthinking, out of the anxiety, out of the insecurity, out of the fear, and reminds me, God is real. God will help me. You know, you're allowed to be a free bird, as free as you could possibly think. He said that too. So Devon Franklin. I want to say Sarah Jakes Roberts, because a couple of days ago, well, because I keep up with her, right? And she's just always speaking some love and encouraging stuff. And And it seems like she's just always saying the right thing that I need to hear at the right time. That's God. So yeah, Sarah Jakes Roberts. To be honest, what was it on Saturday? See, she challenged me to be courageous because I was still on the fence. Like, am I really posting this stuff? Because it's very honest, very real, and it's very just me, just being me. So I was definitely in a space where I was questioning, is this enough? Is what I'm saying enough? Is this going to help somebody? Am I just making a fool of myself? Am I enough? I was having all those questions because I got the message. What was it, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday were the photos. On Thursday, I was like, I got the message of start walking. And like I said, I cried. So I had to think on it. I had to pray on it. And on Saturday, I'm getting the message from Sarah Jakes Roberts. I think it's called Women Evolve, Acceptance. And the message was courage. And she literally gave me okay, let me read it. An exercise to do, and I did it. Okay. Let's read the exercise. And I did it. And of course, when I first heard it, because I have enough homework, when I first heard it, I was like, I'm not doing that. But the more she spoke, the more I was like, let me write this. Okay, and let me actually do it, because if I don't, I'm just cheating myself. So yeah, so Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts, Hey You, Acceptance, The Cost of Courage, if you're looking for it. So basically just 3 questions, right? What, English. What does courage look like for you right now? On here I have written public account, right? Putting myself out there. Okay, personal. But basically it was along the lines of post, babes, post. So what is keeping me from this? Of course, on here we have anxiety, doubt, fear of inadequacy, fear of unknown, insecurity, all that. And then the last question is that fear worth it? Like, is that fear worth your destiny? Ooh. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, giving me exercises. Even Devon Franklin, he gave me some exercises to do also. He gave me some exercises. I'd be writing notes when I'm listening to these people. I'd be writing notes. All right. Iron sharpens iron. I'm trying to elevate. I'm not trying to stay down here. I'm trying to elevate. So I get around these conversations, these people who are all about love and all about God, and they don't have to 100% be like their entire content is about God. But for me, it just happens to so be that. Whatever that is for you. But yeah. Okay. So I said Devon Franklin, Sarah Jakes Roberts, Miss Tabitha Brown. Don't even get me started, because that's personal, okay? Don't even get me started. Okay, I got roommates. I don't want to shout. But you could just tell by how I light up. Miss Tabitha Brown. If you don't know her, get to know her. All right? Young royalties out there, please look her up. If you don't know her already, look her up. All right? If you need some love in your life, she got it in abundance, okay? She got all the videos. Watch them. You will feel loved. She don't know my name. She don't know your name, but maybe it feel like it do. It feels like she does. Miss Tabitha Brown. Oh. See, I want to say my good sis, but that's my good auntie. You feel me? That's my good auntie. Miss Tabitha Brown. Miles Carter. Really speaks for itself. Look up Miles Carter. Anyone, just honest conversations. And give credit where credit is due, right? Like, God brought all these people onto my journey to help me to get to a place where I'm just being authentic, free, honest, transparent. And that's literally how I'm able to just be honest and be my true self. And to just speak and know that that's enough. So, yeah. If you want to, just listen to some honest conversations, there you go. Yeah, it's kind of what I had to say. But this was just a real honest conversation. And yeah, I feel like that just speaks for itself. Yep. I think that's the conclusion. So we started this. See, again, so much to say. Feeling like, which one, babes? Which one? All of them. Started this off being like, don't really feel like myself. What is it? Is it the outfit? What is it? Is it that I just need to speak? I just need to record? Is it just feeling inadequate? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? Like, why are you feeling this way? Just focus on God. The answer to am I enough is just serve the Lord. Just be in purpose, right? Like the progression of even just this recording. When I'm focused on purpose, everything's all right. Everything is all right. Everything will be okay. Who are you? I am God's daughter. Who are you? I am God's daughter. Who are you? I am God's daughter. Who are you? I am love. What do? I speak. I love. I motivate. Wherever I can, if you'll allow me. It's just all love over here. All love. But yeah, I feel like I want to conclude it on some, here was the hypothesis, here was the thesis, here's the conclusion. But I'll be honest, that's all I could be. I don't have a conclusion for you. The conclusion is love. Just be love and be gentle with yourself. And I just thank you for mercy. Thank you for the fact that I'm just able to occupy this space. I actually thank you, God, for the platform. Thank you for giving me the words, Lord. My God, my God. Thank you for giving me the words, because before I turned this on, I just knew the first sentence was, I'm just in a weird headspace. Let's just be honest and talk about it. That's all I knew. That's the only thing I knew. And everything else, I was just like, God, that's yours. Lord, please give me the words, because I know I just need to be honest with myself. But I don't know how to get this out here, because it feels like there's just so much I'm feeling and thinking. And 42 minutes later, God gave me the words. Thank you, Lord. And just thank you for mercy. The fact that I'm just able to be honest, and that is enough. I'm really grateful. All you gotta be is honest. And as long as you're serving the Lord, everything will be all right. I know for a fact that I'm rooted in love. Everything will be all right. Thank you for mercy. Just the fact that I'm just able to occupy this space, and it's all right. If you've watched this entire 43 minutes, you're a real one. In fact, you deserve, everyone that's watched this, let me pray for all y'all. Let me not just single out everyone. I pray that you get blessed with abundance. I pray that everything you are hoping for, waiting for, dreaming of, I pray you get it, and I pray that it over exceeds your expectations. I pray that if you're needing peace, I come in agreement and I come in alignment with your need for peace. If you need some clarity, if everything is feeling really uncertain for you right now, I pray that you get comfort. I pray you get peace. I pray you get reassurance that everything will be all right. Not even just the literal words, you will be fine, but I pray that you actually get just an overwhelming feeling of, you know what, it's all gonna work out. It is all gonna work out. You're gonna be okay. God will never leave you. God will never fail you. God will never forsake you. I pray that you are gentle with yourself. I pray for your success. I pray that blessings just fall into your lap. I pray that everything turns around for you for the better. I pray you get blessed with abundance. And I pray for your peace of mind. In fact, I pray for protection over your mind. If there are any efforts against you, I rebuke them for you. I come against that. Anyone speaking negative about you, anybody gossiping about you, or trying to get people to not like you, misunderstand you, hate on you, if they're plotting against it, I rebuke it, and God sees it. God sees it, and God will vindicate you. You will be all right. If God be for you, who can be against you? So I pray for your peace, and I pray that I pray for your protection. And I pray that whatever you're working towards, I pray that it prospers. And I pray that you excel beyond your wildest dreams. And I pray that you make it. I pray that you make it. You will make it. Thank you, Lord. In your name, God, this is what I pray. Amen. Amen. Thank you for listening. Be the love you want to see in this world. Oh, my days. Be the love you want to see in this world. Whatever that means for you. If you see something lacking in this world that's like, I think differently. And it seems like, I don't see anybody loving in this type of way. Let me love that way. You be that. You be that. You be the one to leave a $5 bill in the soil of a tree while waiting for a bus and just praying over it. Can you tell this is what I did? I'm just giving an example. And just pray over that $5 bill that whoever needs it, it gets to them just because you could have. And it doesn't just have to be money, but just because you could have. You want to be a part of fate. You want to be a part of destiny and just bless somebody anonymously. You go ahead and you do that. Be the love you want to see in this world. If you see that there's some magic, there's some light missing in this world. This world needs a little light, needs a little love. You be that. Okay? You be that. All right? We need more of you. We need more of the way that you love. And that's why I say be the love you want to see in this world. We need your type of love. The only type of love that only you could give. We need that. We need that. In fact, if you see that someone is running for a bus, whether it be an older person or a younger person, you see them running for a bus and you right there, you don't need to enter that bus. You weren't even going that way. In fact, you have a bicycle or whatever it is. Just stand there, just be like, hold on, like that person's coming, you know. Be the love you want to see in this world. Thank you for listening. I want to say I'm tired, but that isn't really what I would do, is it? That isn't really what I would do, is it? But I've been tired. I am tired. I will continue to be tired unless God says, hey, Tyler, this is your new name. For now, I'm tired. Thank you for listening. I know it's awkward just saying my name, but that's what we do here. Awkward, huh? Honesty, huh? Yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. Be the love you want to see in this world. Peace.